So our F30 project car has made its way here to Mike's garage, and since the last time we showed it to you, this car has went back to preferred views to have the steering rewrap, the sun visors rewrap. It then went over to DK Schweitzer to have the seats reupholstered, and now the car is here in Mike's garage to have a new set of STXA coilovers installed. So as I record this, the Mike's garage team has just removed the rear shock absorbers, and as you can see, these are original stuff. The stickers are still here, and so are the Bavarian Auto stickers here. So it means that these are original items, and from the condition of the stickers, they are barely used. So if any of you so happen to be looking for a set of F30 M Sport passive absorbers, you can give the EvoClub Car Wash team a call on the number on your screen right now. Okay, so we are here with Tony from Mike's Garage, and we are going to unbox the STXA that's going on to the F30A. This is the full set, front and back.
Front and back.
So we're going to bring you to this angle. Oh! Hey, is it same F30 facelift and pre-facelift same one?
Same.
Same lah.
Same.
Okay, okay. Only difference is whether the car got adaptive dampers or not only, right?
Yes.
If adaptive would be different lah.
Different.
Okay. So you can see from this paper here, this, wow, okay. Even for 1 series also can put one.
Yep.
So it's the same for 1 series,
2 series,
2 series, and as well as the 4 series.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Right, so what do we have here?
So we have the basic adjustment tools.
This adjustment tools.
For your rebound and also the spring push adjustment.
So this one, the owner will take back with him when
yes.
with the car, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Here's the installation manual and the owner's manual.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and here comes crown jewel.
Oh.
Voila.
Nice. So, which is which here?
Okay. For this, it's the front.
This is the front. Okay.
It's the front. So
right.
it comes with the spring, the damper, the bump stop, and everything. Pretty much anything you need.
So basically, you just buy this. You don't have to buy anything else, right?
We also will assess your suspension parts.
Yeah.
Especially the top mounts, because we need to reuse the top mounts, the original top mounts from the car.
You can still use like the top mount that come with the original suspension, right?
Yes.
But it's just that this one, bump stop is already there.
Yes.
Springs already there.
Yeah.
Absorber is here. This is a coil-over setup.
Yes.
Right? So this is the front.
Yep.
This is the rear.
Yes.
Hey, but I noticed this F30, right? The spring and the original setup, the spring and the coil is separate one. So how would this be when you install this?
Okay, so as you can see, this is the absorber for the rear.
Okay.
So as you said, it's separate.
Oh, so this one will be mounted there also.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought. All right. So it will be mounted as per where the original spring is.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So how long are you going to take to pasang this?
Roughly about 2+ hours.
2+ hours.
2+ hours.
Okay. So means that by today can count him already lah.
Today can count him lah.
Okay.唔阻你做嘢. Please carry on.
Okay,
Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
So while now Ian handles the installation of the new absorbers, let's check out the part we've all been waiting for. Look at this. So, yeah, the owner has opted for a all brown Napa interior setup. Okay, all full Napa. Check out the armrests. It's absolutely beautiful interior. Great choice, great taste from the owners. So the seats, the headrests, even all this is wrapped, but the original seat back plastic, this is retained. And here, the door card, they have rewrapped this with Alcantara. This is Alcantara, and this is in Napa. So this is a special request from the owner. He wanted this to put Alcantara and this to put Napa. Now we come to the front, and of course the first thing I want to show you is the steering, and this was done earlier on by Preferred Wheels. We have rewrapped the steering wheel in full Napa, and the hub here in Alcantara. So this is wrapped over, and with the contrast stitching that matches back to the upholstery. All right, so this is the front, these are the front seats. Look at that. So the owner has selected a very simple pattern here to go with the front seats, just a horizontal stitching, and just as we saw at the back, so it's part Alcantara and part Napa leather on the door card. The glass tag warning stickers are still here because this car was tinted with glass tag, and of course the sun visors are also finished beautifully in Alcantara. So it's a full Alcantara headliner, sun visor, pillars, steering hub as well, and also the center console. Very, very nice, very sporty design. Okay, so Mike's Garage has completed their work with the car. Let's bring it out for a drive. Initial impressions driving the car out of Mike's Garage. Firstly, the ride is sublime. Okay, this STXA coilovers, the promise of this suspension setup is that it enhances the ride quality of the car without compromising the comfort, and it has achieved it. I tried it over some really bad patches of road, and the compliance of the ride is fantastic. Now, I've mentioned this before in past videos. You see, stiff setups are great in killing body rolls, but that is something that you want on track. Out in the open world, you need that compliance, you need that pliancy, so that your car is able to glide over the surface imperfections without losing momentum. Because let's put it this way, when your suspension is too stiff, any disturbance, your car's motion goes from this to this, and it interrupts the momentum of your car, and it thereby disrupts your flow. So when you are driving out in open roads, you want the suspension to be able to convincingly soak up all the undulations and unpleasantries of the surface, and this is something that the STXA setup achieves. Now, we have not done anything to the engine, but my god, this engine, it pulls like a train. Now, the owner informs me that this was already tuned, this engine is already tuned, but oh, shucks, the way it pulls. You see, the beauty with this setup is that, yes, you can feel that firmness in the way certain long wave undulations, the car's body does move with the surface. But when you talk about sharp edges, right, or talk about potholes or patches of road, the suspension completely cuts out all the sharp edges, and that not only, as I pointed out earlier, makes you actually faster in the real world, but in more practical purposes, it makes the ride a lot less tiresome. Because you see, what a lot of people do not realize is that all these noises, little disturbances that make their way into the cabin, what they do is that they add to your fatigue. Okay, so I'm very happy to inform you that this F30 is now ready to be returned to the customer. So what's going to happen now is that the customer is here to collect the car. We're going to bring it out on a validation drive to ensure that the suspension setting is to his preference. Now, just to recap overall once again, what have we done with this car throughout the whole month? that it has been with us. So recapping what has been done on the car, the headlights have been renewed by CSB Pro, windows have been retinted by GlassTech, parts that you can't see, the suspension now by STXA coilovers done by Mike's Garage, the chassis strengthened with Autofoam by KL Auto, and the interior, as you can see, reupholstered in a sort of like a combined effort with DK Schweitzer as well as preferred wheels. So what we have done is that the door cards have been rewrapped in a mix of Alcantara and leather, full Napa leather. The seats also full Napa. The steering wheel has all been refinished in full Napa with Alcantara in the middle. The pillars as well as the roof lining in Alcantara. And lastly, to top it all off, this car has also been given a fresh layer of coating to give it an extra shine as the owner drives this car back to his home in Penang.